Hi, my name is Seersha. I'm a career coach and a recruiter. So yes, that means I have recruited, screened and hired hundreds and hundreds of candidates. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 4 tips to ensure your resume lands the interview you want the next time you send it in. So let's jump into it. Tip number 1. Make sure you're qualified for the position. There's no point spending hours of your time applying for a position if you are going to be rejected as unqualified. Believe it or not, 75% of the resumes that are sent in for open positions are rejected by the ATS system. That's the applicant tracking system through which you send in your resume as being not qualified. So make sure that you're qualified for the position, and the best way to do this is to use the job description as a guide. Go through that job description and simply check off every line or sentence where you can say, I have experience doing this, or I have experience with this skill, or I possess this qualification. Your goal is to have at least 75–80% minimum of that job description marked up. The more you can actually mark up, the more likely you're going to be seen as that A candidate. Tip number 2, customize your resume. Always use a job description as a guide to customize your resume. This will increase the number of interviews you're called for by 100%. Use the language and the keywords that are in that job description in your resume. Yes, literally copy and paste the information from a language perspective or a keyword perspective and mirror that in your resume. Of course, you have already checked off that you have experience in this area, and now you're just speaking in their language, which will make it a lot easier for your resume to get through that keyword search and excite that recruiter when they read through it. Also take a look at the sequence in which the responsibilities are listed in the job description and mirror that sequence in your resume too. Tip number 3, ask for a referral or an introduction. When you've qualified yourself to apply for a position, do some research to see if any past colleagues, peers, or friends may be currently employed at that organization. If so, you can ask these individuals to make an introduction or even hand in your resume to the department leader to whom this role would be reporting. So this can make a huge difference and really open doors that may be closed otherwise. Final tip number 4, make it personal. Even if you can't find a peer or an ex-colleague at the organization to give you that introduction or make a personal recommendation, you can do a little bit of research using LinkedIn as your research tool to figure out who that department leader would be that you would be reporting to. Sometimes the report to individual is even noted on the job description. If not, just look at 1 or 2 levels from a titling perspective above the position that you're applying for, and then plug in that title to LinkedIn along with the company name, and you'll see a list of individuals that have been in the position previously, but look for the one that's in it today. This is the person you want to reach out to and just send a quick note of introduction. So they are the 4 steps that will ensure the next time you send in your resume that you get the call to interview you want. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course share with your friends. Bye.